Good morning everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in as always. If you're new here, feel free to come along on the journey and hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of my future videos where we try and catch some fish in some day ticket venues and club waters across England. So today you join me at the famous Bluebell Lakes and I'm on Swan Lake for 4 nights, so let's have a look at what's coming up. My left rod out of nowhere just burst into life. Got the lucky glass. Come on the carp. So there you have it, lots to look forward to. So you join me on the second morning. So today is Tuesday. I got here yesterday about 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And by the time I'd got everything to the peg, I had a walk around, got the camp set up. I wasn't fishing till about 5:30. I was knackered, so I thought, you know what, I'll get the camera out tomorrow morning, let's just have a chilled one and get set up and get refreshed for today, which is exactly what I've done. So my plan of attack at the minute is solid bags. All 3 are on solid bags, at 2 at 13 1/4 wraps and 1 at 16 3/4, just where I've found spots in between the weeds. So I think the 2 rods at 13 and a bit are just before the weed bed, and then the one that's at nearly 17 is just after, I think, to the right. So some nice clear spots. The lead's pulled back all right, so I spent a good hour yesterday just having a proper lead about, because I'm here for 4 nights. I want to make sure that the spots are good and fishable for the whole week. I don't want to waste any of my time. You know, 2 days into your session, you're thinking, oh, are the spots right? And then having another play around again and sort of wasting maybe 1 or 2 days fishing. So yeah, I've just redone the rods this morning. Nothing carpy happened last night. I put a little bit of bait last night out, so I put 5 midi spoms over each spot just to see if I can nick a bite, because I don't know what's gone in over the weekend with me arriving on the Monday. If someone was in this peg and has filled it in, yeah, I don't want to be going topping up that bait. So watching the water last night, I saw 2 shows out in front of me, which gave me a little bit of confidence. But yesterday the wind was hacking down towards peg 1, which is right in the corner on that massive long weed bed. Not weed bed, God, what are they called? Reed bed. So yeah, I'm sure if you know this place, you'll know where I'm talking about. Today, however, the wind has stopped. It's calmed down a lot. So yeah, I'm a little bit hopeful that the next few days might bring a fish. So I'm going to leave it there as an intro. I'll catch up with you a little bit later, probably about lunchtime, to let you know what's going on and if anything naughty has happened or not. But for now, let's sit back, enjoy this beautiful view, and I'm really looking forward to the week ahead. Rod number 2. Beautiful. Alright, good afternoon Blankers, just an afternoon update. Nothing carpy has happened yet, as you can see from the lake behind me. Rods down there. Sun is very high. Luckily the peg that I'm in, peg 5 on Swan, is shaded. Got lots of tree coverage, which is ideal. But yeah, it's looking glorious, but not perfect carp conditions. So this afternoon the cloud cover comes in and it's going to be cloudy the rest of the week, so yeah, it's not ideal at the minute, but we're topping up the tan. The 3 rods are still on solid bags, 2 at 13.25 wraps, 1 at just shy of 17. A little bit of bait spotted over the top. I'll show you what bait we've got. Let me turn you around so you can have a goosey gander. So we've got some trigger boilies, Nutribait, and then pellets are left over from the Merrington session. In there is some of the Nutribait's liquid that comes with it. So yeah, looking absolutely glorious, but not ideal carp conditions. And if, for those of you that know this complex, I'm on Swan, I'm on the far bank, and this whole bank is empty. Nobody else on but me, which is very unusual. I know it's midweek, but it's the summer holidays, and yeah, I did think it'll be rammed, but no, that whole bank absolutely free. Crazy. So anyway, I'll leave that update there. I'll come back just before tea time, do an evening update, and then yeah, I'll leave it there. I don't want this vlog to be too long because I'm here all week, so I want to try and keep the content relevant. But yeah, you can see the shade that we've got, the trees, the coverage is ideal, so you're not in the sun 24/7. So I'll leave it there. I'll catch you all tea time, unless something naughty happens before then. Right, food time. Tea time now, so cooked myself up a lovely cheesy beet. Smells banging. Got it on the Ridge Monkey. I fancy the takeaway, to be honest, but this lake is far too far away from the main entrance to have to reel in, go get it, drive back. I've got no one here that can watch the rods, so anyway, might have one tomorrow. Might treat myself. Nothing carpy has happened so far, so I'm going to have my burger and then I'm going to redo the rods for the night. So I'm going to stick with the solid bags because I've just got a feeling that one of them is going to pay off tonight or tomorrow, with the weather conditions changing slightly and getting more overcast. So the sun is still trying to sneak its head through. It's been out all day. Just as I say that, it breaks through the cloud. But yeah, the rest of the week, as I've said earlier, it's going to be cloudy, so let's give this burger a cheeky little nibble. Cheers. Monge 2 rodders. Right, I'm going to nail this, listen to a bit of Talk Sport on the radio, enjoy my special milk, and I'll either see you in the night with a fat chunk or in the morning with a brew, figuring out what the plan of attack is for the next 2/3 days. So I'll see you then. Not many better sounds than that, is there? Well, good morning, Blankers. And yeah, not a happy man this morning. What is it with this place and the fish in here, man? So it's like deja vu. So for those of you that watched the last vlog on this lake, what, 8 months ago, 9 months ago, I lost 3 fish on that session in the weed. And last night at 20 past 2 in the morning, my left rod out of nowhere just burst into life. One toner, straight out the bivvy, head torch on, sliders on, and yeah, fish on. And I am 1,000,000% adamant that that was a catfish. I know there's not many in here, and I know I said this on the last vlog, but I have never felt a fish just go like a train. I didn't even get a chance to really do much. I just had to let it go. I tried to tighten the clutch, it just wasn't having any of it, and I could feel it, like, I swear I could feel it bouncing against the bottom or something. It stopped. I thought, great. Tried to wind in a little bit. It just went again, kited to the right, took out my middle rod, just kept going and going and going and going, and then pulled, and it must have cut me off because I reeled in, just cut the line. The line was sort of frayed where it's cut on something. Again, on the last vlog, I think it was zebra mussels people said that were in here. So yeah, so I'm absolutely knackered. I couldn't sleep after that. I just tied a solid bag back on, sent it out roughly to where I'd had that bite, and yeah, literally history repeating itself all over again. It wasn't a carp, no way. I've caught a few carp, that was not a carp. I couldn't stop it. I've never felt power like that until that last session that I did on here. But surely I can't catch and have a bite off the same catfish. But I've never caught a catfish, so I don't know, and that's why it felt different. But I was saying to myself when I was playing, I was like, come on, please do not be a catfish again, please do not. And obviously we'll never know, but I'm just saying, I have never felt that power. I just couldn't stop it, and I've never had that with a carp. Not that it just keeps going like that. So anyway, yeah, back to the drawing board this morning. Luckily, I've got another 2 nights and 2 days ahead of me, so I've still got over halfway of my session to go, which is the silver lining on the cloud. So I heard boshing in the night coming from down to the right. That was the first boshing I've heard since I've got here, so it's a good sign. So I'm just going to watch the water. I'm going to make myself a nice cup of tea, and then I'm going to get myself cleaned up, have a shower, have a wash, brush the old gnashes, get some fresh clothing on, and then we go again today. So I'll catch up with you about lunchtime. I'm thinking as well, probably going to change. I'm going to put a German rig on. I think I've got all 3 on solid bags. I'm going to swap one of them over to a rig, either a Ronnie or a snowman setup, so I'll let you know what I've done with that about lunchtime a bit later on. Good evening, Blankers. So, very quiet day today, not much happening at all, not seen a single fish show. It's 4 o'clock now, so I've just made up some solid bags for the night ahead. Let's see, yellow one in there, I think you'll see the lead at the back. I've been trying to perfect that, as I've had lots of time on my hands today. That's what I've been doing. So they're ready for later, and they will be dosed up with a bit of the old hemp oil, which always does me well. There's always catching me fish. Caught me fish at Merrington. It got me a bite last night on here. Fair enough, it might have been a catfish, but still got me a bite. So the plan of attack is 1 on a solid bag tonight, 1 on a snowman setup, and 1 on a Ronnie rig. So I'm mixing it up a little bit tonight, changing it around. Can't keep doing the same thing. Got to try something new. As I've done today, I've had a zig, just bopping the zig around. It's about 8-foot zig, just on a piece of black foam. I've just been moving that every hour just to see if you can pick up a fish or 2, but nothing has happened on that front either. So yeah, that's the plan of attack. I've also bought some of the leaders, which I probably should have started with anyway on here, given what happened last time. So you know, the a lead core, and then that's going to go down to a lead clip setup. And there's the Ronnie fillet tip, barbless obviously, and that'll go on with either a white pop-up probably, or pink maybe. So yeah, that's the plan of attack. Hopefully Benson's Cafe is open, because I'm going to have some food from there later, save me cooking tonight. And yeah, so I'll give these rods another hour. If the cafe's open, I'll go get some food at about 5 come back, get the rods out, and crack open a special milk and enjoy the evening. So today is Wednesday night, so we've got tonight, tomorrow night, and then all day Friday as well. So yeah, I'm not due off till about 3 o'clock on Friday afternoon, so we've got time. It's in our favour still, but it would have been nice to have one under the belt by now. But anyway, it is what it is. So yeah, I'll catch up with you tonight if we have a carp. If not, it'll be in the morning with a brew, trying to figure out what to do. Okay, so we won't be having a Benson's Cafe tonight because it's not open on a Wednesday. So we've got a curry instead from Curry Passion. If you've been to this venue before, you probably had one of these. So yeah, I reeled all the rods in, went meet the delivery guy in the car park. So we're going to get this munch downers and then get the rods back out tonight. Fingers crossed, a big carp. So yeah, let's see what this food's saying. Okay, the weather's turned. Thank God that rain stopped. Feast your eyes on that. Looks absolutely banging. Lamb du piazza, naan bread, and they even thrown a cheeky poppadom. Let's get this eaten and then get them rods back out. We have to do a taste test, don't we? Let's have a go. That lamb is soft, slow cooked. Melts in your mouth. We have to do a taste test, don't we? Let's have a go. That lamb is soft, slow cooked. Melts in your mouth. Good morning, blankers. Yep, still blanking. Got me a nice hot pan of chocolado. It's all gooey inside. Yeah, the conditions this morning look absolutely bang on though, to be fair. Overcast, breeze. Yeah, pressure's dropped a little bit as well, so I think the window of opportunity is today and tonight from a condition perspective. So yeah, fingers crossed. A little bit of rain in the air. We had a bit of rain yesterday evening, as you will have saw from the footage, but yeah, I've not seen any fish show all morning. Been watching the water for the past few hours, just sat in my bivvy, can see straight out. Yeah, not a single fish, man, anywhere. I can, the peg that I'm in, I've got quite a lot of water that I can see. I think from what I'm aware of, I think there's been 1 or 2 fish been off since I've been here, and that's opposite me on the other bank on the roadside. I think it's like the 2nd or 3rd peg as you drive onto the lake has done 1 or 2 fish, I think. A few more angles have turned up, so this bank now has got 3 or 4 on, with it getting close to the weekend, people coming down on a Thursday. So yeah, we've got over 24 hours left, but I feel like if it's going to happen today or this evening, could be the one. So I've not touched the rods since I put them out at 6-7 o'clock last night, and they'll stay there till midday. There's no point changing them. I know they're okay. I know the spots that they're on are fishable, so, and we've had a bite off one of them. So yeah, see what happens. I'll catch up with you this afternoon. I'm going to enjoy my pan au chocolat and watch the water. That's all I can do for now. So I'll catch up with you this afternoon and let you know what's occurring and what the plan of attack is for the last night. Or not. Take two. Boosh. Okay, rods are done. Final night. I've been to Benson's Cafe, got myself a pizza. Let's give it a taste test. I went for the ham, cheese and mushroom. It's alright, to be fair. Not bad, not bad. Right, I'm going to enjoy this pizza. Have my special milk. Keep watching the water. I haven't seen anything show all day today. Again, it's been very moody is how I would describe it. The plan of attack for tonight is 2 on solid bags, 1 on a Ronnie with a white pop-up, with a Nash pop-ups. In the bag are my ever faithful peach and pepper wafters, the orange, the dumbbell. So yeah, fingers crossed it pays off. Last chance saloon tonight. Are the carp gods shining down on us or not? We shall find out. Wow, what a beautiful evening to finish on. Fingers crossed. One of those bad boys rips off. I mean, ideally it'd be nice if it went now. I've got good light rather than catching fish all the time at 2 o'clock in the morning when it's pitch black. Anyway, I don't care. I will take a fish at 2 AM. Honestly, I don't mind if you're listening. Yeah, beautiful sunset. I'm going to sit back in the bivvy, watch that now. So I'll see you all in the morning, or at 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning with an absolute chunk in the net. Wow, wow, wow. Good morning, Blankers. nothing happened. Thought it was going to happen. It felt right. I had some liners at about 8 o'clock. I thought, here we go. They were strong, big liners as well. But it wasn't meant to be. So, yeah, most of the camp is packed down, as you'll see behind. Just the rods and the chair left now. So I'm going to give it another hour till lunchtime. I can stay till tea time, but it's Friday. Won't try and miss any traffic if I can do so. Yeah, 4 nights, Bluebell on Swan Lake. You've beaten me up again. I've got to come back. I've got to keep coming back till I catch one of these beauties from here. Can't move on to one of the other lakes yet. It'll be kingfisher next, but I've got to get one of these beauties out. Came close, but not close enough, so yeah, it is what it is. Just a big thank you if you've stayed in the video so far this long. New subscribers, old subscribers, thank you and welcome. Next time I'm out, probably in a couple of weeks time, probably might go and visit one of my club waters. Not been there in a while, but leave me a comment if you like the video. Leave us a like, I do appreciate it. If you've got any questions about this complex, if you've not been before, just ask away in the comments below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But other than that, it's been emotional. Someone's already jumped in my peg, left a bucket there already. But yeah, tight lines if you're out on the bank, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.